we don't have to wait for any kind of review or response, anything of that nature. We just go ahead and do the punishment. And that's partly, a reflection of this a new mentality about these issues, but it's also, I think, a withering of the whole idea of the presumption of innocence. Like, we're supposed to actually believe that a person's innocent until the jury comes in. Like, that's kind of the way this thing works. I think we're supposed to at least, remind ourselves that that's true. And the idea of there not being consequences until that's been proven, it's supposed to be important, or at least I thought it was, but not anymore, apparently. I don't know. I was just, what's your take on that?
You ride the tiger as a celebrity in this culture, and the public giveth and taketh away. Not that it's just, but that's just the way it works. He made a decision at some point in his life to become a public figure of a different kind, rather than a comedian or a sex symbol or a wacky movie star. He wanted to address serious issues, and he might have known, I think, that put a target on him almost instantly. Now, a year from an election, when so many people who go against the flow are I think, being selected for cancellation, nullification, demonization, the bullet came for him. As I say, I can't adjudicate the claims in the story. I don't think it's a great story personally. The anonymity of the accusers makes it very difficult to assess. But
especially when it's done through the media.
I mean, if the common sense side of me is, give me a break. Of all the sex fiends in Hollywood, and he is confessedly one, at least formerly. They picked this guy, but they had, it's like 500 cars go past a cop car, and he pulls over the one of the guy who has been making eyes at his wife. We know about the principle of selective accusation here, because we have had presidents who've been charged with many of the same things, and yet continue to have
that's true,
and not anonymously. In fact,
right.
And they run global foundations, and they jet around the world.